How do you want to die? It's been 6 days without food, 3 without water. The pool of blood drying on my face, so thick and stiffening, my left eye held shut by the hardening liquid. Unable to move my arms and legs, stretched out, lying on my stomach, chained to the metal spikes that had been hammered to the concrete floor of the basement. The face staring across from me was that of an elderly anorexic man, completely naked, bald head cracked, and leaking brain and blood. He was my captor. He hid in the backseat of my car until I got out of work. I saw him just as a syringe plunged into my neck. Now, however, my kidnapper was only a corpse. In a stroke of luck or divine intervention, my life had been spared. He was slowly coming down the stairs, brandishing a box cutter, staring through big red eyes, tears streaming down his face. How do you want to die? Should I open your throat? I wanted nothing more than to live. To see my mom and dad, my annoying little brother, pulling desperately on my restraints as I watched in horror as he descended towards me. But before he could get down the stairs, the board he was standing on snapped, and the man came crashing down to the ground. His head hit the unforgiving floor with a sickening thud, followed immediately with wet splatter as his head burst like a pimple. I had survived, and just as soon as help arrives, I'll be in my home cozy with my family. I can't wait to see the silence broken up by a quiet scratching sound. My blood froze. A small rat appeared and scurried up into the chest of the man's corpse. It sniffed, moved towards his neck, and without hesitation began biting the flesh of his throat. The gag around my mouth wouldn't permit me to scream. I shut my other eye tightly and tried to think anything other than what I just had seen until I heard the scratching noise. It grew louder. I felt something against my leg, tearing at my jeans as I desperately tried shaking it away. I felt one on my back. I opened my eye, and to my terror, the man was covered in rats, furiously devouring of him. They piled on me, gnawing away at my clothes, frenzied and determined. My eyes fell upon a box cutter lying next to the man. I stared at it, lusting at the thought of bearing the blade in my neck. Anything but this, I thought, as they began devouring my face. I thought, how do I want to die? Faster.